Close your eyes.
Hello everyone, welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here, and I have another reading for you. Today's reading, we're going to receive messages from your spirit guides. Now, I have a die here, and I'm going to roll it to find out how many of your spirit guides want to relay a message to you. Now, the die has 6 sides, and many of us do have 6 spirit guides. So we're going to find out how many wants to relay a message to you. Now, don't be discouraged if you receive messages from less than 6 guides. Sometimes those guides are not ready to assist you. Okay, so for you guys, we're going to roll the die, and then we'll see how many guides want to communicate with you. We're going to pull a card for each option first. So this will be the guidance at the end. It's an animal spirit card. This is the wolf song cards. Okay, so there's going to be 4 options. Option 1, option 2, option 3, and option 4. Okay, let's move these over. Okay, so once again, this is option 1, this is option 2, this is option 3, and this is option 4. So you can pause the video, choose a card, let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected the first card, here's your reading. So we're going to look at this card at the end. This is your guidance card. And we are going to roll the die to see how many guides have a message for you. Okay, so we have three guides have a message for you. So I'm being guided to pull a card from the Tarot of Oneness. This represents the first guide. So this deck is about the self, right? Okay, I'm pulling another card from the Ehrenberg Tarot. This is how others view you. And from the Little Sister Tarot, the third card will be coming from this deck. Whoops, and that's a jumper, so this is very important. Okay, so let's look at the first card. So the self, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, the second guide, 10 of Wands. Okay, so this is major changes here. 2 10s. Little Sister Tarot, 9 of Wands. Wow. Okay, so what we have here, what the guides are saying collectively is whatever challenges and difficulties you are facing, you are at the end of it. The 9 of Wands is like, don't give up just yet. Your hard work will pay off. We know that there's the urge and the desire to stop because it is so exhausting. You feel exhausted. It feels like everything is against you. Why does it have to be so hard, so challenging, right? But they're saying not to give up hope just yet. You still have a bit more fight in you. This is like new inspiration, finding something that can inspire you and motivate you to just hold on a bit longer. It's like mentally you are done. But they're saying changing and shifting your mindset, maybe even looking at a different technique, tactic, maybe that one factor that changes everything. But it's not time to give up just yet. The 10 of Wands, that's the second guide, is saying we know that it is challenging and you are putting in 1,000%, but again, you're almost at the summit of the mountain. You're almost at the top. You're nearly there. The third guide, the Nine of Wands, says, I know that you still have this fight in you. You can do this. And it's to not lose sight, because this person is holding a wand, not to lose sight of the reason why you are wanting to bring about these changes. You are moving towards this goal. It's to not lose sight of it, because we know mentally and energetically it is exhausting and draining. Maybe you just need to change your technique, your strategy, remembering why you are doing something, even shifting an approach. With the leaves on the staves here, it's almost like putting in so much work and having little rewards, little gains. Because the leaves here, it's showing something that has that's alive, that's blossom, but it's not anything that is major or could sustain you in the long term. And that's why there's that desire to throw in the towel, to walk away from this. But it's like, always remember why you are doing something. What is it that has kept you on this path for this long? What was the aspect of this that was attractive to you, that made sense to you, that made your heart sing? And that's where your focus needs to be. Okay, let's look at the advice card. Barn Owl. The guidance that comes from the barn owl is necessary knowledge. You see here, the barn owl is on top of like this pot, right? It's this vessel that holds, collects. It's looking after yourself, but we know with vessels, it represents self-care, but what we love, how we feel about what we are doing. We have a lot of swords and wands here. It's mental and energetic energy here, right? So we have, again, mental and drive. I think and I do. But where is the feeling aspect of it? Have you lost the love, the desire of what you are moving towards, what you are doing? It's finding that love and that passion again. If this involves a skill and you're gaining little rewards, it's rediscovering why you ended up doing it in the first place, fell in love with it. But it could also be retraining so that you can reignite that passion and that fire again. It's calling for you to tap into the heart center, to feel, because that's what's missing in this equation here. The barn owl is very wise. The barn owl understands itself, understands both logic and emotions. And it's for you to find that balance and to tap into it. And all this energy that you have with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Wands, that's where you will execute, take action towards that goal. Because your mental body and your emotional body are in alignment. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the second card, here's your reading. So we're going to look at this card at the end. It's your guidance. Okay, so let's roll the die and see how many guides have a message for you. 6. Interesting. 6 guides. So let's get a message from the guide that deals with your inner being. So we're dealing with the first person. So this is from the Tarot of Oneness. Okay, guide number 1. Okay, so this is the Surrealist Tarot. And this guide focuses on the blurred lines, right? What you are not seeing about a situation. The Little Sister Tarot. This guide is the guide who supports you, right? Holds your hands, gives you guidance where it is healing and uplifting. The Law of Attraction Tarot. This guide has a message regarding what you are drawing or bringing in your life at this time. What you are attracting at this time. The Ehrenberg Tarot. How others see you. So this is what this guide wants to share with you. And the Akashic Tarot. This guide has a message regarding some aspect of your past life, some lesson that you are repeating in this life, or just messages from your past life that can assist you in this incarnation. Okay, so let's look at the cards. First card, we have the Six of Swords. So moving away from any type of challenging situation. This also speaks on finally seeing some form of positivity in a situation when you remove yourself from it. Not getting involved in drama, not making assumptions. So this is overthinking to the point where you can create issues, problems in your life based on your actions. So you could overthink and then make assumptions to the point where you take certain actions without having the evidence, and that's how things can go horribly wrong. It can create more drama, but you're moving away from that. You're either doing that or you're being called to do that. You're leaving it. Actually, this is the first person. You're on the boat. It really feels like the boat hasn't like set off yet. You're in the boat and you're like, okay, I'm just at the point where I'm done. I just want to see something new. I want to be in an environment or feel safe, comfortable, not on high alert or around drama. That's excellent. We have here the World, exactly. Completion. It's like wanting more for yourself and seeing that you are in control of what you participate in or create for yourself. It does feel like leaving a situation. Mentally you are there, but what is preventing you from setting off? And I'm getting chills. Okay, third card. We have the Empress, so it speaks on valuing yourself. Very nice. So this is you now recognizing and seeing your worth, your value, what you have to offer that you can do. And again, you're at the precipice of stepping into this new version of yourself, this new way of being, leaving the challenges, leaving the blocks behind. It's figuring out that you are more than capable of releasing, of knocking down anything that blocks you from your abundance, from your happiness. This is being open to receive. Okay, let's see what the manifestation card says. We have here the Knight of Cups. Wow. It's like an agreement. It's a well done. It's a nod saying job well done. That's what this guide is saying. We have here acceptance. Accepting compliments, accepting your skills, what you have to offer, accepting help, understanding that you are deserving of greatness, of abundance, understanding that you are deserving of receiving a lot, having a lot. This is not playing small. There's a feeling of guilt, especially with leaving others behind. It's like not wanting to excel because somehow you feel sorry for those who are around you. So it could be friends, family, who are still grinding, who are still kind of trying to get on the ladder, trying to be abundant, to receive their abundance. But for you, you recognize that it's not the grinding, it's the mentality. Okay. The World again. Wow, look at that. The World and the World. How others see you. You're moving on. You're moving on. You've changed. This is like, I'm no longer wanting to struggle, to be in need, to have to come to someone for help. This is you helping yourself. This is you creating that comfort and that success. For someone, especially if you are online, you're going to be blowing up. Worldwide name, big time. Having new contracts, major brand deals. They actually appreciate and like what you have to offer, what you are presenting to the world. They like your brand. To some people, this can look like an overnight success, but what this is saying is no, this has been in the making for a while. You've had to experience the difficulties with the Six of Swords. You're leaving that. It's finally taking off. Okay, let's see what this guide has to say regarding the past life. King of Forces. So this is the King of Wands. Look at that energy here. This is, oh, I'm getting chills. Go-getter attitude. We have the stag and the wolf with the bunny. Stag, wolf, bunny. Owning your success, being very clever and cunning. So this is also not being too dependent, but knowing how to work with others. Okay, so you do need to work with others, but you don't depend on them heavily. And we have the rabbit here, which is good fortune and abundance. So you are surrounded now by all of this greatness, really. You're in the Empress and the King of Wands energy, where you are owning it, owning what you do, owning your newfound success and wisdom. And for some of you, this is split in half. Some of you are finally wanting to move in that direction, while others are actually there. But it's like feeling comfortable in this new way of being. It's like getting a new pair of shoes. You're just wanting to break them in a bit, get comfortable with them. The past life guide is saying in your previous life, and it feels like 3 lifetimes ago, you were in a position of leadership. You had the answers. You just knew exactly how to attract, draw people in. You knew how to get people to do what you want them to do through charm and confidence in self. Wonderful. Let's see your guidance. We have here the coyote. With the coyote, we have trickster energy, right? So it's like, is my mind playing tricks on me? Somehow, eventually the shoe will drop. And then I'll go back to where I was before, right? Back to the drama, back to the struggle, back to the grind. This can't be true. And it's like, again, try to not fall into the habit of going backwards into the fearful mindset, the lack mindset. You've moved out of it. You've done so much work to help yourself to now finally move in a direction where it is beneficial to you, one that you are deserving of. And if others are trying to bring you down through negative speak, through trickery, don't entertain it. This is telling me that you know yourself well enough anyway to be able to see the trickery, the BS in others. So you're not going to allow it to make you collapse, to falter, especially with the King of Wands energy here. You will be able to even flip it on them, where you will speak to them in a way of authority and give them the guidance on how they can help themselves, how they can excel. You see, that is true power. The Empress and the King of Wands does not fall into traps like that because they know themselves. Whenever any type of negativity comes your way, you will be able to see through it, but also know exactly what to do in order to alleviate the situation fairly. So you're not dismantling and destroying the person's ego, right? You're not dismantling their character, who they are, that light side of themselves. You're going to help them to see that light, to live in that light, and to capitalize on their true power, capitalize on their gifts, skills, and talents. You will draw that out of them, because here we have someone who also inspires. And inspiration does not mean destroying and dismantling others. It's like you too powerful for that. You know where you stand, you know who you are, so you will be able to help this person. You let them know that they don't need to be in this energy because it's filled with fear. That's beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the third card, here's your reading. So we'll look at this card at the end. Okay, let's see how many guides has a message for you. 5. Okay. 5 guides have a message for you. So, you see the message using the Little Sister Tarot. Law of Attraction Tarot. This is guide number 2. Nuremberg Tarot. The Akashic Tarot. Guide number 4. And the Surrealist Tarot. Okay, guide number 1. 7 of Pentacles. Okay. What are we working towards? Okay. Second guide, the 4 of Wands. Okay, working towards stability and comfort. Guide number 3, Empress. Yes. Guide number 4. We have the Akashic field, so this is the Ace of Wands. Guide number 5, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, why is everything moving at a very slow pace? So this is like really putting in a lot of the work towards feeling secure. So this is like, I'm wanting to be financially, emotionally, mentally, physically stable before I am 30 or before I am 40. It's like that, or 50, but it's like not happening quick enough. So this is actually a lesson from a past life repeated in this life, and that is understanding the true essence of security. What does it mean really? Are you looking at security from the angle of this realm? Because security can present itself in many ways. Is it material security with the 7 of Pentacles? Is it feeling secure in what you do? So energetically, when you put your mind to something, take actions towards it, it just happens. This also gives me the energy of saving, preserving. So this could be having children, right? This can also mean assets in the form of a home, a car, even food. Here, you being able to sustain yourself where you are growing your own food, so not having to rely on anyone else or certain governments. So it is looking into, what does it truly mean to you? That's what the Knight of Pentacles brings. The Knight of Pentacles not only moves at a slow rate, but it moves slow to understand the true essence of what it is doing, what it is moving towards. It's moving slowly because you need to understand why you are doing something, why you are moving towards it. So with you wanting to have the security by a particular age, or desiring the security on a whole, when you have it, what would it mean? How would you feel? Would you desire more? Are you just going to stop right there? Do you need to have that security in order to live your life with joy? Live your life to the fullest? So what happens if it doesn't come in? Are you not going to live your life to the fullest? Are you not going to enjoy life? So it's asking you to look into the true essence as to why you are here. This is seeing life through the lens of the 3D. And with the Akashic field, it's like seeing beyond that. Because true security, true comfort where I can feel safe, it comes from within. Now, I'm not saying that you're not supposed to strive for any of these, but if you feel safe and secure within yourself, so this is owning and understanding who you are and what you are doing. No matter the outcome, you are not just going to sit back and wait for something to happen before you can then live life. It's not waiting for the goal to come in. You got to be living for the now. And that's the reason why it's moving at a slow pace. It's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. I'm sure you're seeing results. But that area that I just spoke about is a major factor, a major lesson that you need to go through and to understand it in this incarnation. It's all in the Akashic records. Amazing. That's amazing. Okay, let's see your guidance. We have the Bobcat. The Bobcat's energy is about self-sufficiency, independence, being able to strive and fend for the self. But in order to do that, it's knowing thyself, knowing why you are striving and moving towards whatever your goal is. We have the trees in the back. Ancestors are always walking with you and assisting you. And I'm sure you have received nudges regarding this. You see, we nowadays tend to move towards or do things without even knowing why the hell we're doing it. So it's like, I want to acquire wealth, and it's like, but why? What does it mean to have it? Are you going to be fulfilled completely, feeling completely whole and happy? Will it provide you with that? Because we see a lot of people receive it and they are more miserable than they were before. Now, again, I'm not saying that that's the way to be, where you're meant to be struggling, but it's the why. What is the purpose of striving and moving towards something? It doesn't mean that you should not have it. It's understanding why you are moving towards it. Okay? So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 4. For those of you who selected the 4th card, here's your reading. So we'll look at this at the end. This is your guidance. Let's see how many guides have a message for you. Okay. How many guides have a message for option 4? 3. 3 guides. Okay. Let me get the message from the Ehrenberg Tarot. So this is guide number 1. Okay, we want 2. Wow, 2 messages from one guide. Power of Oneness. Wow, okay, I'm getting chills. Now for you guys, 3 guides have stepped forward to relay messages to you. However, your other guides are wanting to give you a message. Should I pull one? Okay, I'm going to pull one. It really should have been 4, but 3, it's like they have an urgent message for you. But the other guides do want to speak to you. But it has to do with, and I'm getting chills, you being ready to accept their support. Oh, this is a card that turned over. Okay. guide number 3 regarding your past life. Okay, now this is a bonus card, and this is from the guide that you will be working with at some point. It has to do with when you are ready to work with them, but these seem to be more urgent messages than this one. In the coming months, you will be working with this guide, I'm hearing. Okay, so the first guide has 2 messages for you. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. And 3 of Pentacles. Immediately, what this guide is saying, if you are losing money or you have no money, it's time to draw on your skills. Okay? Drawing on your skills in order to increase your resources, increase your finances. Here it's like network. It's really screaming for you to network. If you have a skill or a talent and it is laying dormant, you're just sat on it, that's going to be what will help you out of a very tough situation, because both these cards do speak on interacting with others. Okay, so network, because there will be others who will help you or who will invest in you or can use what you have to offer, where you will be paid for your services. That's a missing link here. Okay, the Self, the Fool. So you are on, again, the fence, where you're right at the threshold of stepping into change. And it's like, this is what is going to help you to change your life completely, turn everything around. And it's like, what are you waiting for? Okay, past life. Hilarion, card number 5. This guide speaks on the gifts and the talents that you have. It is time to either do some research on how you can refine what you are doing so that you can put it out in the world and reach those who will benefit from it or will be able to help you. But it's like, it's time to take this seriously. It's time to gather information and stop sitting on this and put yourself out there. That's what this guide right here is saying. It's also telling me that in a past life, a similar situation happened, but you did nothing about it. So it's like you had a great talent that would have changed your life remarkably, and you decided to do nothing with it. So you remained as you were at a particular level in that past life. And in this life, it's to remember, it's to capitalize on this gift. It's to finally have the courage to access it, to use it to your advantage. This is all about finally taking that leap into changing your life for the better, and to stop worrying about things getting worse than they already are. The only way that it can become a disaster is if you fail to do the research. Okay, 4th guide, 2 of Wands. So this new guide comes with the energy of a decision will have to be made. So there may be some challenge that is going to force you into drawing on this here, this skill, this talent, whatever you are sitting on that could change your life. A situation is going to force you to have to access it, and that's when you're going to then take that leap. This is good. So this guide is just waiting for that moment, and then it will present itself. You will more likely call on this guide, and the guide will step in and help you, guide you on that new path. Beautiful. This is gorgeous. Wow. Let's see your guidance card. We have the mouse. Cute. Nice. Now the mouse energy, it's where something is missing. Something is lost. So this is giving me loss in direction, loss in comfort and abundance, security. It's just being in that liminal space where it feels like there is no light at the end of the tunnel, no direction, no way out. But what your guides are saying is yes, there is. And it all stems from you, the actions that you take, what you choose to research, but also you having the courage to release all expectations, to release all fears, and to step forward and access, take advantage of this gift. And for some of you, we're like, okay, I don't know what it is. Going inwards and discovering your talent, because we all have talent. We all have something to offer in this world. So it's going inwards and really discovering the self, and you will find it. You have to see yourself. You have to be prepared, confident, and open to see yourself. This has happened in a past life, and it's like it's time to change this dynamic. This has happened in a past life, and they're saying it's not going to happen again. You see here? This guide is waiting to step in. And with the mouse energy, again, with loss, it's almost like an earthquake is going to happen in your life. Shake things up to the point where it's going to get you out of that comfort zone and for you to now make that decision to be the change. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering personal readings on Etsy. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
Open your